Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry, hurry. Hey, check motion man. King. Get hands on motion man. Stop.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To Devin Bolt. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180.
They give to Irving, left side. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
He was brought down.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Regular. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
20. Watch out.
Baker now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Baker now off the play fake. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and goal. Here's Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect.
Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Gets him on the end route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
King! Done.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Young throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. This complete to Cole. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at second and pretty short.
Hey, 33. Up, up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull out in front further, 13-zip.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How do they lose him? How do they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long, Young. Taking a deep shot here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Real. Regular. Done.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Running back sent in motion left.
Yellow, 43. Cut, cut.
On third down, it's Young. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Ready. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And denied the first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's fourth down. On play action, here's Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. Working quickly here. Take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Panthers nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
50, green. Cut.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Escapes the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he has this down to the 34. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Once again, Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
1st down, Young. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 45. Claws red. Set.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming here from the 12. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Third down.
33. Yellow. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now a About 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Right. Green. 52, blue. 10.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Side blue. Here we go. Blue, 32. Green jack.
Motioning left is their running back.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they pick him off again! And the Buccaneers are going to have it after... Second interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Real. 180! Hey, alert! Cut!
We give to Irving to stop his drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Irving on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
33.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Real.
Irving on the counter. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
Hey,
and
alert!
9.
180!
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Irving. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
180!
1st and goal at the 2.
Field sucks it, starts running. And he gets in, touchdown! The Buccaneers are running them out of the building. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers nothing. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Set. Set.
Play action now. Young. And this one is launched downfield. And they pick him off again. That is Lewis Seen. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Regular. Hurry. 180. What's up?
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 50-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the floater falls to the deck.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
95. Hut.
Now a give on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Rag 38. Hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. He connects with the rookie from LSU. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Real. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They give to Irving, left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, ready!
Drawing up the design keeper. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead. First down from the 42.
Cycle. Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Young off 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
43. Smash, red. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
180. Start.
Irving on the inside give. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Going with Irving here. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Irving trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood